can't go back in time and stop white people from killing Indians, but what I can do is eat this turkey, eat this mac and cheese, and come together with my family and give thanks to God. I can do that. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're just tuning in for the first time, welcome to my channel. What took you so long? Don't forget to subscribe. Today I'm going to be doing a Thanksgiving get ready with me chit chat. I've been watching a lot of these chit chat videos a lot lately, and I've been getting kind of really into them, so I thought, hey, I'm getting ready for Thanksgiving dinner, why don't I just do one? And yeah, I guess I have a lot of stuff to update you guys on, kind of, not really. But I don't know where this is going. We'll see. So throughout the tutorial, well, it's not really a tutorial, it's more like a get ready with me, I will mention some of the products that I think are worth mentioning. And maybe I will, maybe I won't, I don't know. This is my first time doing this. But I have already toned my face with this. It's a Neutrogena toner, and that's because I do have hyperpigmentation a lot, especially during the winter time around my mouth area, and I just find that that helps to kind of like balance out my skin tone a little bit. I don't prime because I find that priming makes me even more like oily. I don't know, maybe I just haven't found the right primer, but I tend to have normal to oily skin, but whenever I put on makeup, my nose especially gets really oily, so I try to stay away from that. Anyway, I've been talking too long and I'm just going to get right into it. The first thing I do is moisturize my lips with some Vaseline because I don't have crusty lips this holiday season. And yeah, so like I said, it's Thanksgiving today and I am just getting ready to go eat with my family. I don't really wear makeup as much these days because like I just honestly don't have the time. But when I do like leave my house, when I have an occasion that requires me to leave my house, I try to put on makeup. And you know, I'm gonna be around a bunch of family and a bunch of people today, so I decided, hey, why not just bait my face. I'm starting off with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dipbrow in Ebony. And yes, I'm using Ebony because I have actually really, if you can see them, I have really dark eyebrows. And I bought the Brow Wiz and I didn't really like that. The one that everyone raves over, I didn't really like that at all. And I got this from Sephora and I like it, I guess. I mean, as you can see, I already have eyebrows. No shade. But I already kind of have my own eyebrows, but I just like to give it like a shape, make them a little bit longer, even more dramatic. Yeah. So a little bit about my life right now, a little bit about myself. 2016, we need to put 2016 in rice and just like blow up the rice. Like we got to do it all over. Like this year has just been the year from hell, like I think for everyone. But 2015 was a really good year for me. I graduated from college, I moved to London, so like naturally, I mean, it was kind of a really good year. So naturally 2016 had to suck because 2015 was so good, because that's just the way the world is. But yeah, I've just been feeling, I mean, lately I've been feeling a little better, but like at the start of this month I was feeling so down. Without getting too much into it, let's just say I've been playing a lot of Lemonade lately because, you know, it's just, if you listen to the album Lemonade, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I've been listening to the album Lemonade lately because it's been very important, very relevant in my life. Honestly, I am one of the biggest Beyonce fans, but when the album first came out, I wasn't really like crazy about it because it was like, I don't know, it was like slow songs, and I was like, honestly, I miss the Beyonce that used to just, you know, dance all over the place, give you like anthems and stuff. And Lemonade came out, it was very artistic, it was very, I don't know, powerful. And it was a really great piece of, work, but it was like not what I wanted to listen to at the time. Like I wanted something a little bit more beat, like a little bit more, you know, old school Beyonce. So it was like, okay, I had to like it naturally just because I was a Beyonce fan. But now, oh boy, yo, I'm like belting out my lungs. Sorry, I ain't sorry. Okay, I sound disgusting, I know. I'm probably getting a cold or something. But yeah, it just goes to show how music can have such an impact on your life. When I first heard the album, I was just like, okay, whatever. You know, at the point, I actually like Anti more. Anti by Rihanna, and that's a big shocker for me, for anyone in the Beehive. Yeah, so again, to combat that hyperpigmentation. Oh, crap. I don't think I moisturized my face. Well, I already started, but to combat that hyperpigmentation, I'm going to use the LA Girl Pro Concealer. This is just like a color corrector. It's called it's just called Orange Concealer. But I put it like around my mouth. And this just kind of helps to even out my skin tone when I finally do my makeup. Because sometimes I would like put on my concealer. I'm just spraying my beauty blender with the spray bottle. I'm just going to blend that in. Sometimes when I do my makeup and it comes out looking nice, but my mouth will just be like really dark, and it's kind of annoying. So that's why this step is necessary for me. And it looks a little crazy with my halo eyebrows and my orange mouth. And the reason I have halo eyebrows right now is like because honestly, it's like a new tip that I've learned with anything, with even if I'm using an eyebrow pencil or a gel, is because the eyebrow product tends to like move a little bit, I will just highlight it under and leave it there and then go back in and blend it out. Because if I try and blend it out when I just put on the eyebrow product will kind of like move or like, you know. And like I said, I have Invisalign in. That's why I have a lisp, and it's like usually like my lisp has gotten a lot better. Like sometimes you can't even hear it. But sometimes when I haven't, like when I just eat or like when the trays themselves are wet, it definitely comes back. Or like when I'm conscious of myself talking, then it comes back. And I'm obviously conscious of myself talking now because I'm filming a video. But I realized that I'm rambling. It's already like 8 minutes into this video and I haven't really done anything. But like I said, I've been listening to Lemonade a lot lately because it's just been extra relevant in my life. And I don't know, at the start of this month, I was just really feeling down on myself, you know, like, why did this happen to me? You know, what did I do to deserve this? Like, who do I believe? Should I believe? You know, like, stuff like that. Like, the basic stuff that goes through your head when, you know, that happens to you. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just listen to Lemonade because I don't really want to get too into it. And because people be watching and y'all don't need to know all my business. But yeah, so I had those like thoughts running through my head, and it was just like really hard when you get so comfortable in something and you just can't picture what your life was before that thing was in your life or that person was in your life, and you can't picture your life without it, kind of, or without them. Like, it was just like not a very great start of the month for me, and it was just like another crappy thing that happened in 2016. And like, ironically, the election like really was what like kicked me out of like my misery or like my depression or whatever you want to call it. I was just like, Donald Trump is freaking president. Like, we have bigger fish to fry, you know? Like, on the scale of things that matter, this is very little what I'm going through right now. Like, I'm gonna be stuck with this president for like at least the next 4 years. And like, was anyone expecting that to happen? Like, I feel like y'all, like, one thing this election taught me, that anybody from anywhere can be anything they want to be. Like, that if there's one good thing to take away from it, is that anybody from anywhere can be anything that they want to be. And it's quite funny because, like, I don't even want to get too into it, but yeah. So when election night happened, I was just like, yo, okay, enough feeling down about yourself. Like, there's actual stuff that, you know, needs to be done in life. Stop worrying about it. Okay, so now I'm gonna put on my foundation, and I love this foundation. I've been swearing by it for years, like literally years. Oh my god, it just makes my skin glow, makes me feel like $1,000 And honestly, I think it's like dark for me now because it's winter time, but it is, oh my god, it looks really red on camera, but I swear it looks normal in person. And it is the Touche Eclat foundation by YSL. It's so expensive, y'all. Like, it's so expensive, but it's so worth it. I feel like every girl needs it in her makeup routine. Like, this is definitely not my everyday foundation, but it's like whenever like I want to just feel like viviennadevaughn, this is the foundation that I wear because it just, oh my god, glow. And I like to glow all year round, not just in the summertime. And now gotta fix this eyebrow, it's bothering me, but I'll go back and fix that later. But yeah, so basically that's what's been going on in my life lately. The thing about me is I am like almost stupidly optimistic. Like, I don't like to feel down. I don't like to feel bad about myself. I always try to think as positively as possible, even though like it's like I'm a very optimistic person, but I'm also a very realistic person. Like, it makes no sense, but that's literally how I would best describe myself, as optimistic yet realistic. So like, I always try to see the good in people. I always try to, you know, give the benefit of the doubt, and it's just like some people just aren't worth having the benefit of the doubt. You know, I know this, but it's just so hard to implement it in real life. Like, I don't know if any of you have ever gone through what I'm going through. Like, let me know how do you, I don't even know what I'm trying to say, but yeah, like, when do you know to give someone the benefit of the doubt? Like, when do you know to forgive? I don't believe in ever forgetting. That's one thing I don't do. I will forgive, I will not hold a grudge, but I will never, ever, ever, ever forget. Like, you tripping if you think I'm gonna forget. And I wouldn't want to be in a situation where it's like, okay, I've forgiven you, but then I keep bringing it up all the time. Like, that's not the life I envision for myself. And I'm 22 years old. I'm young. You know, I'm educated. I have my own job. Like, I don't depend on anyone else for anything. You know, but it just sucks when you have like everything and you just like kind of like want to share it with someone, you know? That's just how I feel when you got everything you want, but you're all alone. Anyway, on to a more positive note, I have actually started like my first, I guess, real big girl job, and I really like it. It's not in the industry I thought. I mean, a little bit about me, I did journalism undergrad, and then I did media and communication for grad school, and that's why I went to London. I'm back now in Maryland, and I hate Maryland like so much. Like, the whole DMV area, because I grew up here, like, I don't want to be here anymore. Like, I want to leave. But that's kind of like what I'm doing now. And I'm gonna highlight with, again, I feel extra fancy today. I'm going to highlight with the Touche Eclat by YSL. Normally, I would highlight with LA Girl Pro Concealer, and I know that's like complete opposites. LA Girl Concealer is like, where is it? It looks like this and it's like literally $2. This is 40 something dollars, but you know, sometimes you just gotta treat yourself. And I just got the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer that everyone on YouTube raves about, but I'm not really crazy about it. Like, not that it's bad, but it's so similar to the LA Girl that I'm like, why would I spend $25 more when I could just, for like pretty much the same, if not a little worse product, you know? It doesn't make much sense. But yeah, that's where my life is right now. I'm trying, like, some days are really good and some days aren't. Like, some days I'll be fine, you know, like, just focusing on other things. And then some days I'm just like, wow, how could you be so stupid? That's what I'm going through. I'm really trying to make this not a depressing video. Yeah, but I started my job and I like it. I didn't think I would like it as much as I do, but I really like it. I do marketing and PR for an agency, and it's pretty lit. Like, it's pretty lit. Because I wanted to be in the entertainment field, entertainment industry, or like, even if it's not entertainment, but like lifestyle, is like where my interests are, or travel or culture. That was the kind of PR I would want to do, but I'm doing it in a very, very boring field right now. So I didn't think I would like it. It was just something I was like, I just need to get a job. But honestly, like, it's been such a blessing in disguise, because like, I'm learning stuff every day at like a normal pace, you know. Like, I thought because I wasn't in New York or like LA, like my life was gonna suck, but like, it's really not that bad. Because I'm from here, I'm just not crazy about being here in Maryland. But, and you know, I always thought I would be doing like fashion PR, or like music PR, or like marketing for like a huge company, and I'm not doing that. And I thought like my life would suck if I didn't do that, but it's actually pretty good, because now I'm getting the experience that I probably am getting to handle things and learn things at a way, way, way slower pace than if I was to be like in a huge hotshot company in like New York. And I'm actually getting paid more, so that's pretty good. So now I can gain all this experience and then take it to where I really want to be. And that's like, that's really like key, because I don't know, like, they want you to have like 3 to 5 years experience for an entry-level job. I'm like, are you guys like, comment below if like you're trying to find a job and the requirements are just ridiculous. Like, before I got this job, I was just like, what is wrong with y'all? Like, I graduated from college summa cum laude, not just like regular grad. I graduated summa cum laude. Went to an expensive grad school, which I regret. Like, not that I regret going to grad school or the school that I went to, but I just regret spending so much money on it, because it's just like a piece of paper, honestly. And in my field, you don't really need a grad degree, but I wish I just didn't spend so much money on it, because now I'm going to be in debt pretty much forever. But yeah, and like, it wasn't even like I was just going to school doing nothing. Like, senior year, I had a job, I had an internship, and I went to school. Like, I've been interning basically since I could intern, like since it was a thing to intern. I think I started interning sophomore year, and it was just like still so hard to find a job. And it like, the worst thing is when you get turned down from a job that you don't even want. You just feel like such crap. But I finally got this job, and you know what? When I took it, I thought that I was settling, but I'm so glad. Like, God really works in mysterious ways, because like, when I was in London studying and you told me that I was going to take the job that I took now, I'd be like, ugh, girl, you tripping. But I'm so glad that I did, because it's turned out to be so much better than I ever anticipated. I'm so happy. Thank you, guys. Shout out to the big guy upstairs. But yeah. And I got a new car, which is something ever since, even before I got my license, I always wanted like a brand new car. And like, it was something I told myself I would get if I did well in school. And I did well in school, and I got the car by myself. And I've never been more proud. And yeah, so I mean, it feels like 2016 should have been a good year because of all the things I accomplished. You know, I finished my master's, I got a new car, I got a job, but like when things aren't sitting right with you emotionally, nothing, like not saying that I was depressed, because, you know, I don't want to like take anything from people who really were depressed, because I don't really know much about, you know, mental illness. And I think a lot of people in our community don't know much about mental illness, but like, I totally get it now. It's like everything in your life could be going perfectly, but once your emotions, once what's on the inside isn't right, it just feels like nothing matters, like, you know. And I was in London, and it should have been like the time of my life, you know, but I don't know. And I really, that's one thing I regret. I don't regret many things, but I really wish like I did more when I was abroad. I wish I went out more. I wish I just didn't get sucked into like not doing nothing, like, because like the weather there, oh my god, it wasn't even that cold, but it's just like it rained all the time, and it was always cloudy, and you don't realize how much that takes into, like, you don't realize how much that really affects you, because I live in Maryland where like it's really cold right now, but the sun is out. Well, the sun was out, you know. And so I think that kind of started my year off on kind of like a iffy note, and I was like away from a lot of my friends. I mean, I did go with one of my friends, which is good, because like if she wasn't there, I probably would have gone actually crazy. But then I also think that maybe if she wasn't there, it would have pushed me to like go out and meet new people and do new things, because now I see people that were in my program and they're all like best friends, and they're all hanging out, and they're all like traveling together, and I'm just like, what was I doing? Like, what was I doing during that time? Like, you know. But I mean, I still had fun. I went to Amsterdam, I went to Belgium, I went to Malta. I shopped a lot, because the shopping in London is crazy. That's one thing I really miss. But yeah, like, I don't know, like I wish I made the most of that situation. And like I will give credit to myself. When I was there, I did try to make the most of that situation, because it was not ideal at all. But I mean, and let me tell you something else. Switching gears a little bit. I love a fierce, crazy contour. Like, I feel like I'm gonna look back on myself in like 10 years and be like, girl, what were you doing? But for now, I freaking love my contour, which is why I do that. And makeup is just such a funny thing. Fashion in general is such a funny thing, but I think makeup is the funniest of all, because it's just like right now I think I'm popping, I think I'm slaying, I'm gonna put on my highlight, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. And like 2 years from now, I'm gonna look at the picture and be like, what were you thinking? Like, I don't know. My personal style is pretty much has stayed the same since I began. I've been dressing myself, but like my makeup is something that changes, and I like to experiment with my makeup and stuff. But today I think I'm gonna go for like a really like 90s glam look. It's gonna be kind of, it's not gonna be matte, believe it or not, because the foundation that I use, this Touche Eclat, is actually a very dewy foundation, excuse me. But obviously my whole face is covered in like Nye banana powder. So I'm actually using a combination of the banana powder and the translucent powder in Topaz, just to like make my highlight and my contour sharp. But trust and believe, the dewiness is going to come back, because like I said, I have kind of oily skin. So no matter how cakey my makeup looks at first, it's just always going to set to something that looks more like this. Yeah, this chit chat has been all over the place. But yeah, what did I talk about? I talked about school, I talked about getting a job, talked about the election. Honestly, I'm just hoping that things just aren't as bad as like I think they're going to be, because God will never give you something that, you know, you can't handle, or however the saying goes. I don't know. I should. But I'm just hoping that like it's really not that bad. That's all I can hope for. And like honestly, like I don't even want to get too much into politics, to be perfectly honest. But yeah, next for my eyeshadow, I'm going to use this really old, really crusty palette from Sephora. What is it? The Moonshadow Bake Palette. I got this when I was still in college in New York, so it has to be at the very least 2 years old. But y'all may call me grimy, but like, I do not throw my makeup away. I spend way too much money on my makeup. And the reason why I spend that is because I know it's going to last me a long time. But honestly, I think I got this for like about $8 on a sale, and it's still here. But I'm going to use... I'm going to be naughty. I want to use this color here, but don't know how. So I'm going to start with this color here. If you can see that. Okay. And if you see that light, it's not a ring light. It's my little makeup station setup. It's just a mirror with a ring around it that I got from probably Target. No, I didn't get it from Target. I got it from drugstore.com, and it's just like a Conair mirror with like a light on it, and it was probably less than $20. And then right on top of it, I have a lamp from Target, the best lamp in the world. And it just like, lighting does so much for makeup. Like, y'all don't understand. Like, lighting can make or break a makeup look, because you do all that stuff and you look in a proper lighting, like, what did I just do to my face? But yeah, that's what I'm doing. I haven't really invested in like any like major YouTube-y stuff, because it's like, as y'all can obviously see, I don't upload that consistently. And it's not because I don't really have the time. It's like, it's more so that I don't like doing things that other people do. Y'all gonna laugh because I'm literally doing like a chit chat, get ready with me, which is what everyone is doing right now. But I don't like doing, like, if I don't feel inspired to do something, I'm not just gonna do it. Like, I like to put out content that feels organic. And I hate when people use that word organic when they're not talking about food. But I like to do videos when like I feel inspired to do them, or when it's something that's like, okay, I haven't seen this a lot on YouTube, like, or like, that's why I do a lot of reviews, because like with my flat tummy tea video, like, I wasn't paid to do that. It was just like, I wanted to try out flat tummy tea, and I saw hella reviews on it on YouTube and Instagram, but it was like people were sponsored to do them. So I was like, I mean, I'm sure, like, they always say I'm not gonna do anything that, like, you know, I don't believe. I'm not gonna talk about any product that I don't believe in, but like, girl, when that money coming through. So yeah, I kind of just like to do like videos that I wish I could see are the kind of videos that I like to do. So if the video is already out there, there's really nothing motivating me to like do it, basically. That's why I don't do a lot of makeup tutorials, because it's like, that's all that's on YouTube. Like, I'm not a makeup artist. I do my makeup, like, whatever feels right, whatever I think looks right on me. That's kind of like, you know, the makeup that I do. That's why I don't do a lot of makeup videos. But yeah, I do want to make my content a little bit more regular though. And I've been saying this for like literally I've had this YouTube channel since like high school, actually. But I don't think I made one video before, like, the summer between high school and college, but I didn't put it up because, like, I don't know why I didn't put it up, or maybe I put it up and deleted it, I'm not sure. But my first real YouTube video is my most popular video today, and it was a review on my box braids. And if I really wanted to make this YouTube thing like a lifestyle, I should have probably kept making videos from then, because that video was really popular to the point where, like, I would have people stop me and say, hey, I saw you on YouTube. And I was like, whoa, you saw me on YouTube. But yeah, but I mean, I just try to put out good content that I feel like is like relevant, is necessary, people that I would watch. Just gonna go back in there and pat that down some more. See, like, my makeup is just like, there's really no rhyme or rhythm to it. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I just do what I think looks right on my skin, on my face. But yeah, Okay, so the shimmery eyeshadow, the one that's on the base, is the Sephora Moonlight Shadow palette, which you will probably not find in stores anymore. And then for my Tartelette palette, the video just cut off because it actually reached 30 minutes. And I know y'all not trying to watch me ramble for 30 minutes, so I'm going to have to cut it. But yeah, I used this color, I believe. Power Player from the Tartelette palette, which I moaned so much about getting when I first got it because it was like $40-something, and I was not about that $40-something makeup hype. Not back then, but now I don't know, y'all got me. Okay, and then to kind of blend it out, I'm gonna use my Covergirl bronzer. Oh my god, I love this thing so much. Like, if you're black, if you're like my skin tone, around my skin tone or darker, and you want a bronzer that'll actually show up on your face, get this. It's from the Queen collection. It's the Covergirl Natural Hue bronzer in the shade Natural Hue. But yeah, I'm gonna use that also as a eyeshadow to kind of blend this part out. And I think I'm gonna put lashes on today, because why the hell not? Look at all this fallout. I know like the OG like makeup people that are watching this are probably like freaking the hell out, but I mean, it's my face. I'm gonna do what I want to do. Yeah, I'm just gonna wipe off all this powder that I set. Girl, look at that contour. Look at that contour. Okay. Okay. There's like a lot of fallout down there. And honestly, me being the extra person that I am, I'll probably just leave it on there. Okay, just kidding. I'm gonna put on some more because I can't take it anymore. And I'm gonna have glitter on my bottom line anyway, so yeah. So hopefully like y'all find this video like somewhat, like if you're like me, my age, going through the same things I'm going through, like I'm 22 by the way, finding a job, you know, just being a 22-year-old in today's world. Hopefully you found this video like somewhat interesting. Like, I'm not really done. Who's bothering me? I'm gonna, let me finish my eye look. Let me not leave y'all hanging. Oh crap. So normally I use this eyeliner brush to put on my eyebrows, but now I need to actually put on eyeliner, and I'm like, what brush do I use? So I'm gonna be trifling. Okay, no, I'm not gonna be trifling. I'm just gonna use this brush from e.l.f. I think it's called a smudging brush, and I'm gonna try to make this work. Just kidding, I'm gonna be trifling. I'm gonna use my blending brush from MAC that I got for free because I want it. I would never pay for MAC money to buy a brush. Lipstick, yes. Concealer, yes. Brush, hell no. Real Techniques all the way. And I'm just gonna put it on my bottom line. This is actually prettier than I thought it would be. It's like certain things I can't talk and do. Like, I cannot talk and do anything that has to go on my eyes. I haven't figured out my camera yet, so I'll probably just like zoom in on this part so you can see what my eyes look like, but it does not look bad, I don't think. I hope. Okay, sorry guys, my camera said that I was doing the most, so it shut down on me real quick. But in that time, I put on my lashes, which I was gonna have to do off camera anyway because I suck at putting on lashes. I'm not exactly sure why I'm doing the most.com today, but I just kind of feel like it. My lashes are $3.49 from the beauty supply store. They're by Kiss. Kiss makes the best lashes, hands down. These are my dramatic wispy pair, and then I have a pair of like not so dramatic wispy flare, whatever. But I love these ones. I love Thanksgiving. Like, I don't know, like I know Thanksgiving like has like a terrible history, but like I can't go back in time and stop white people from killing Indians. But what I can do is eat this turkey, eat this mac and cheese, and come together with my family and give thanks to God. I can do that. So guys, my camera died, so I have to use my my iPad to finish up the video. This is a finished makeup look. Yeah, I just put my hair up in a ponytail, and on my lips I am wearing MAC's Chestnut liner and Kylie Cosmetic liquid lipstick in Exposed. I really like it. It's like, this I think is more of like a nude color, but yeah, I'll post a picture of my outfit, and thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.